Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Danielle at DC Plans, and I'm here with a rewind spread for the week of September 21st through September 27th. I am using this really cute kit called Pumpkin Patch from Scribble Co. And I believe I know this is an older format. I did not buy this year. I think it was from last year, but don't quote me on that. I did pair it with some rose gold, so the headers and the overlay tapes on the boxes are from Sticky Essentials, and then the script stickers, most of them are from SPC. Besides the walk stickers, they are also from Sticky Essentials. This was a mini kit, I believe, so to extend my boxes, and I don't think this was I didn't have a label sampler for this, which makes me think it's maybe older than last year. I don't remember when she came out with those. But there was a full box that just had that plaid pattern on it that's in the bottom washi, so I did cut that into very little strips, and I used that as some backing for my scripts and stuff like that. I usually do it with the headers, but I thought it'd be different to do it with that full box that I had cut up. It was basically just washi, anyway, I wouldn't have used it in a spread. But anyway, I paired this with rose gold because I don't find myself using rose gold that often. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to use it for this kit. I've been trying to pick kits that don't all use the same foil at the same time. I mean, I fail miserably in November. I have already put down the basis for every single kit for the rest of the year besides my last, my Christmas kit. But every kit, I think, in November uses gold foil, so I do apologize. Oh no, there's one with silver. But I've been trying to space out. For Christmas, I had a hollow, I think a silver, a gold, you know what I mean? I'm trying to space them out a little bit so it's not the same foil over and over again. But it's funny because when I began foil planning, I was always gold is my least favorite, but I'm going to buy it just so I have it. I love silver, I love rose gold, and I barely use rose gold. I just think it's so hard to pair with things. And hollow, I love hollow. I just, again, think it's super hard to pair with different things. So I don't reach for hollow all that often. But anyway, going into this week, this was our anniversary. And I think if I had remembered that while putting this down, I probably would have picked a more anniversary-ish kit. But I thought this was really cute anyway because we did get married in the fall at the Renaissance Fair, and they decorate for the fall and everything like that. But anyway, our anniversary was actually on Monday, so I did mark that. It feels crazy that I've been married for a year. And then that day I also did go to Target with Penny, and I bought Halloween candy, I think. Didn't buy a ton of it. We got most of our candy from BJ's. But I did get her Halloween costume. She's going to be a pumpkin this year. I wanted something traditional for her first year because she can't pick her costume. And I was like, well, I'm going to just go with a pumpkin because I want her to have a costume because we're going to a Boo at the Zoo event, and I want her to have some pictures from her first Halloween, but just a kind of a neutral costume. But my mom did end up coming over on Monday and babysitting, and we went out to dinner, and we went to this place that everyone's they have such good food. They have such good food. Everyone loves it. And it's this place called I think it's called the Ridley House. Yeah. It used to be a restaurant called Barnaby's, and Barnaby's is known for appetizers and drinks. You don't go there for a nice dinner. And I think they just kept the same menu. But everything on the menu, our experience was just so bad. They were understaffed, which is fine. I understand COVID, but it took 40 minutes for her to come up, the waitress to come up and take our drink orders and then our food orders. And then it took so long for the food to come out. We were starving, but it's weird because we got our appetizers and then 3 minutes later our entrees came out. And I don't like when kitchens don't plan that out. They should plan send out the appetizers and then wait a little bit and then the food comes out. But then we had these appetizers and our entrees, and we're okay, I guess we'll eat the entrees. We ended up taking the apps with us because I actually enjoyed the appetizers we got. We got a sausage roll. I forget. We got 3 things. We got sausage roll, teriyaki wings, and something else, and they were all really good. The sausage roll was delicious. But our entrees were both really bad, Alan got some kind of steak, and it was like supposed to be a strip steak, and it was like actually a sirloin, but like you charge strip steak prices for a sirloin steak, like whatever. It wasn't cooked right. Um, and then he had like these potatoes as a side dish, and it was supposed to be like baby red potatoes that were like oven roasted, and it was just like russet potatoes cut up, like they had a mashed potato that they cut up, and it just wasn't cooked right. And we didn't say anything because I was like, it took forever to get this food, for them to fix it, it's going to take even longer, let's just eat. So then we ate, and my food, I got like a burrata and steak salad. I asked for no mushrooms. And of course, the whole thing came covered in mushrooms, which is fine. Like, I'll eat mushrooms. I'm not like the biggest fan, but I'm not going to like create huge drama over mushrooms. And then mine said it had sweet onions on it. Like, I love Vidalia onions. I use them all the time in cooking. It actually had red onions on it. And I just think red onions are super abrasive, like their taste. So the steak was like, okay. Mine wasn't like that great. It wasn't like terrible either. A lot of it wasn't cooked. Like, it was super duper rare, like cold in the middle. Not even like it was rare, like pink and like had some blood coming out. Like, it was cold. So I just like ate the outside of it, and the burrata was good, but I'm sure it was just like packaged burrata. But it was just kind of a bummer that like our anniversary dinner was supposed to be like a nice dinner, and it just wasn't. But I've spent most of this video talking about that experience. But if you do have questions about anything, please don't hesitate to leave me a question down below, or if you have a question about where I got a sticker or anything like that. But anyway, we did have a nice anniversary. I just wish our anniversary dinner was a little bit better. But on Tuesday, it was really fun because our sink basically exploded. I guess it was dripping underneath the cabinet for like a week or so. It had to be longer than that. And we didn't know, so like we ran the dishwasher, we were doing dishes and like everything, like no problem, and didn't realize. And then Alan realized that there was like water outside the house because our sink is like backed up to the outside of our house, and the blocks were wet, and like our whole basement wasn't like flooded, but like it was wet and everything. So I had to pick up a new faucet. We did like some picnic breakfasts and lunches on Tuesday because the whole kitchen was just like covered in like everything that was under our sink and cleaning supplies, and there was fans in there. So that was really fun. But otherwise, it was kind of a little bit of like a not so crazy week. I don't know. Like, we had, we obviously like exchanged our anniversary gifts and everything like that. It was the paper anniversary. So Alan got me a planner and some planner stickers. And then I got him like this adventure challenge book and games, which was really fun. I think I talked about that maybe last week in my plan with me. And then he also got me a weighted blanket. That wasn't for my anniversary, but I did mark it on Thursday because it was the first time I used it, and it made me sleep like really well. I'm not gonna lie. But I did have a really bad, I don't know if it was like a stomach bug or what it was. We got Chinese on Friday night, and it's funny because like we always joke every time Alan wants Chinese, I'm always like, no, like pick something else. We're not having Chinese. And now I realize why, because it makes me feel so sick afterwards. And like the Chinese tastes good as we're eating it, and then it just does not agree with me. So Friday and Saturday, I was kind of down for the count. We actually, like, I was feeling fine on Friday, like on Saturday morning. Because we went to Lowe's and we got lunch out and everything like that. And then like by Friday afternoon, I was like, my stomach hurts again. And then on Sunday, I woke up with a massive headache, and I'm not gonna lie, it's probably because I was dehydrated, because I'm terrible about drinking water. So I probably just was really dehydrated, and my body was like, stop, drink water. And I finally listened to it, but I got to sleep in, which was nice. And then we had like our little baby play date on Sunday, so that's always really fun. But anyway, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe down below. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Like I said, if you have questions about where I got stickers or anything that happened this week, I apologize that I spent so much time complaining about my anniversary dinner. We don't go out to eat. We've only gone out, I think, 2 times. And I just was really hoping that it would be better. We mostly have been getting takeout, and when you get takeout food, it just isn't as good as like sitting down in the restaurant. And I don't know, I just felt like I wasted like that time out at a restaurant that like didn't, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not dwelling on it anymore. But thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks. Bye.